So per Shams and the entire Twitter, Woj, Bobby Marks, all them mugs team, it's now 9, what time we got here, Central? 9:20 Central, and the Chicago Bulls have signed Andre Drummond. Let's talk about it, starting now. Now, if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We do talk Chicago sports daily on this channel. It's the only channel talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talks. So make sure that you get in tune with us, man. So here's the thing. I like the signing, right? I don't know, and we're still getting information here. So if you see me randomly like look at my phone to scroll through Twitter, trying to figure out what the terms of the deal are, but the Chicago Bulls have signed Andre Drummond to the roster, which is a good move to me, right? He's not coming in here. I think a lot of people thought we were going after a big that was going to eventually take Vooch's spot. He was going to eventually be the starting big, but I think that you covered a lot of ground by going to get an Andre Drummond. First and foremost, you went and got a guy who absolutely is going to come off of the bench and give you that rebounding help. And a guy that I think you could play in there next to Vooch. He can play inside while you got Vooch outside. You can have P. Will in there next to him. I think Andre Drummond does a lot of things for you as a Chicago Bull here. Now, again, we don't know the terms of the deal. Andre Drummond didn't make a ton of money last year, so it could leave the Bulls with a lot of money on the table as well. I would hope that we didn't go out there and overpay to get Andre Drummond in here. I would say around $3 million maybe for an Andre Drummond. I think he made like $1 million last year, 1.9 or something like that. So I'm not mad at getting in an Andre Drummond in here. The other thing that excites me about getting Drummond in the room with the Chicago Bulls is that if we do, and God forbid, but if we do have some injury issues at our big man position, at our 4, we've got a guy in there who's not only started at the NBA, but has started and been able to play at a high level in the NBA. And you're pairing that with the fact that Lonzo Ball's on the team. You're pairing that with the fact that there's a lot of guys that are going to be able to move the ball, play the pick and roll with him. I think there's a lot of good names in there that are going to be able to help Andre Drummond become a better player, especially off the bench. Even an Andre Drummond, Ayo Dosunmu pairing I really like, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how the Bulls end up using him, but I'm not mad at this signing at all. I think this is a good signing for the Chicago Bulls. It addresses our rebounding need. It addresses some protection in the paint down low. I think this is going to work out for us very well. Also, as I said, I'm gonna be looking at my phone during some of this, right? Because I'm trying to figure out kind of what the deal was. So as we were recording this, the updated deal comes in. He's agreed to a 2-year, $6.6 million. So like I said, kind of like $3 million per year, $3.3 million per year. I'm fine with that for an Andre Drummond. I don't know how much they split it up with, you know what I'm saying? But you're talking about a player who can come into the to this Bulls organization, and he's gonna give you somewhere between 6 to 12 points a game, depending on where you put him in the role, right? He averaged about 6 points a game when he was over in Philly, backing up at Joel Embiid, and he did a great job backing up for Joel Embiid there. He averaged about 12 points a game down in Brooklyn, but in both spots, right? Big rebounding guy. He was 8 rebounds a game in Philly. He was 10 rebounds a game in Brooklyn. So you know that he's going to come with those rebounding numbers. And the other thing about an Andre Drummond, I like the 2-year deal on this. Andre Drummond's 28 years old. He's just been in the NBA for a long time, but Andre Drummond's 28 years old. I think there's still a lot of good production on an Andre Drummond. I think he's going to be an interesting piece to add into this team, and I'm excited that the Bulls got him. Welcome to the Chicago Bulls, Andre Drummond. Let's go get us a championship, man. You're not the focal point of it, though. I will say that. But let's go get us a championship. But as always, man, I want to know how you guys feel, man. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you as well. How do you feel about the signing of Andre Drummond to the Chicago Bulls? It took a while. It took 4 hours for the Bulls to finally sign somebody. But when they finally did, I'm not mad at the signing, and that's a good thing for me. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you as well. To continue watching our Chicago Bulls content, click the links on the screen or check the links in the description below. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Hey, yo, KD, pull up.